Hi there everybody, and welcome to another video. On today's video I have the key remote fob for my Mercedes CLK W208. This key is also used in many models of Mercedes, C-Class, E-Class, and whatever A-Class. So what I'm going to do today is this key is getting really old and all of these bits are broken here. So I'm going to put a new one, a new casing. So that's a brand new casing there, but this is not a genuine one, hence you haven't got the little logo back here. Those are a bit more expensive if you get the ones with the logo, which to be honest is nice to have, but because I was doing something else, I ordered a pair of these to try something, and hence I didn't order one of these because I wanted to first try and fix the key. But if the key wasn't working, I had to order a new one made by Mercedes, which they would supply with a new key anyway, a new casing. So in the end, I ordered two of these, and I'll just use them until they break. I don't know how long they will last. They seem fairly solid. So I'm going to use it because this other one is falling apart. Not so much falling apart, but it's a little bit getting broken there. And you may be able to, it's not pushed in properly, see that it's working. So to remove this casing, you need to first open this, which you would open by pressing on the gray bit inside of here. So in there's a little gray part that you would push in, and while you push that in, you push this bit open. So it can be a little bit hard sometimes if that has been there for a long time. So you get that out, and that's where your batteries are. Put that to one side, and you can do the same with this one. Just take it out and put it to one side. So this key here hasn't been cut. You can get it cut to match the original. My original is not here, it's in my keyring. You need to then remove the electronic part from inside here, and you will need a very tiny flat edge screwdriver like this. This is about 1.5 millimeters thick, because you need to be really careful when putting, right, I think that light will be better there. When you put this in here, you want to push it in there, in between the plastic and this white bit here. And that is because there is a little pin that locks this remote, this electronic board in there, and that little pin can break. So I know that because I broke my other key. However, if you get a tiny little thing like this and you push it somewhere around the center there, like so. Okay, so the little pin that holds this board, it's sitting on, if you hold the key like this, it's sitting on the left hand side here. So we want to push our little tiny screwdriver in between the casing and that white bit there, which will then hopefully allow us to, will separate that little pin from the casing, and you might then be able to pull this out. It will be a little bit hard because it's the whole board is bending a little bit. So let me try. I think it may have moved a little bit, so I will show you where I'm sort of wedging this in a minute. So that's out now. Take this out, and let me take this out a little bit more. And you will see that there, that bit sticking out there is the little clip that sort of clips onto the side of this casing and makes it hard to pull this out. So basically with this I was pushing against. So let me just remove this part here. In here there's a tiny little hole, and on that hole is where I was wedging this, or I was trying to wedge that, which it can fit. It's just once this is a little bit bent, it sort of is under pressure, so it can be a bit hard to pull it out with this. So you can see how I managed to just put it on the side there and wedge it against the casing and got it out. Well, it's one method of doing it. I'm sure other people will have other methods, so whichever one works best for you, that's what you need to do. Now we can get this in here. And it will click in, technically. Yes, it clicked in, but it just made a tiny little click. May not have heard that. So that sort of prevents that from moving as well. And then, so I have the original part here that I'm just going to push in there. Obviously, you can use the new one. But I'm just using this one for now. Which fits nicely, and hopefully that is working. So you can see that working. Well, that's for releasing the boot. And that's it, really. That's how you can get a new casing, and it feels really nice and solid. You can see that there is a little bit different. So I will try, obviously I haven't actually used my car with this new attachment, so I will report if I have any issues, because I have to drive it tomorrow anyway. I will report if I have any issues. If not, the video will be online pretty soon. So having done that, I hope this video helps. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.